Hello, my SEOs! My name is Kiko, and today we are going over the helpful content update that just launched last month. It's been a little over a month since it finished rolling out, so now is a good time to go over what it is and what you need to do to keep from losing your ranking and your mind. Here on The Sauce, brought to you by PosiRank.com. So, Google's helpful content update was just launched last month, and we've all been waiting to feel the punch. Some of us have, but a lot of us haven't, which is kind of weird considering every other update is pretty devastating for everyone. However, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be prepared and informed for it. So, what is the helpful content update? Well, in essence, Google is trying to return the best result for a searcher's query. But I thought they already did that for us, Kiko. Well, yes and no. I'm sure you've searched for things in the past, and the things that made it to the top of searches weren't very helpful. In fact, they probably seemed like they were written more for robots than humans. And that's because most of them were. And I mean, I get it. With automation and AI becoming more and more prevalent, we all think the robot overlords will just take pity on those who are nicest to them. So why not start now? I mean, I, for one, love my Roomba. She's a part of the family, and any friend of hers is a friend of mine. But I digress. Google took notice of people gaming the system to increase their ranking and made changes in its algorithm to combat that. Thus, the helpful content update. In essence, yes, updates and add-ons to the algorithm are here to help Google deliver the best result to a searcher's query. But they are also meant to make it harder for those looking to game the system. Before, Google's algorithm just wanted to find the searcher's keyword in their query and match it to those who had it. So some of the content that was ranked on Google were written specifically for search engines and not for people. And that content provided little to no value for anybody. Some of those pieces of content were written so heavily with keywords that it just didn't read well for a real person. And that is a problem since robots aren't the ones doing the searching yet. So Google released the helpful content update like a referee releases a flag on the field for unsportsmanlike conduct. Their goal is to decrease the amount of non-helpful content from ranking as high as it has, and rank helpful content that wasn't created for robots higher. So how do we do that? Well, luckily, Google just didn't change things without giving us a few guidelines to consider. Google said, focus on writing content for people. After reading your content, will someone leave feeling like they've learned enough about the topic to help them achieve their goals? Will someone reading your content feel like they have had a satisfied experience? Does your content clearly demonstrate expertise that comes from having actually used a proctor service or visiting a place? Don't focus on writing content for search engines, which means, is the content primarily to attract people from search engines rather than made for humans? Are you producing lots of content on different topics in hopes that some of them might perform well in search results? Are you mainly summarizing what others have to say without adding much value? Are you using extensive automation to produce content on many topics? So what Google is saying so far is that they want you to focus on writing for people first and stay away from being broad and creating lots of different topics. Specialize and create content for your niche and market. As Google said, be the expert. Know what you're talking about. Create value. Make sure your content is executable. So when someone reads it, they have solid takeaways and useful knowledge. If possible, create a summary, cheat sheet, or checklist for them to be able to use and reference. Also, update your content on a regular basis. Don't let things get old, even if it's popular. The fresher the content, the better. The more content you provide that is beneficial to your user, the better your chances are for ranking higher and staying up there. And for more ideas on how to find your content, check out the last video we did about searching for your content within. And this doesn't mean you can't use keywords in your content. That is not what they are trying to keep you from doing. I mean, PPC is still their bread and butter, so why would they stop you? However, even with targeting, you can still be beneficial, helpful, and right for humans. That just means you have to find your niche in your subject using your expertise and takeaway on that subject. So remember to keep it fresh, keep it helpful, and keep it real, aka written for humans. Hey SEOs, we know there is more to this sauce than we can put in this video. So make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the next episodes where we get more into depth about how organic SEO can help every market. Till then, thank you for watching. My name is Kiko. I will see you next time.